on this platform, and of course, all the people of North Central. So good to be here to bring you greetings on behalf of the people of St. Andrew Westworld. Because guess what? We are ready in Westworld. And let me tell you the energy that I've been feeling here since I got here this evening. It knows that the whole of the ready. We're ready for the second term. Member of Parliament. We're ready for the third term. You heard that your member of Parliament heard. And I know you're listening to every word that he said. He's a son of the soil. Came from humble beginnings. And where is he now? He's now your member of Parliament coming back to serve you. He understands everything that you're going through. And therefore, he's the best person to represent you. He mentioned so many things about what our ministers are doing. And we have one such minister on this platform that I'm so proud of, the Honorable Christopher Cuthbert, Dr. When you look at all of the health centers under repair, being refurbished, health centers that are being built right across Jamaica. And let us not forget hospitals. When since the baby did one hospital. Have you seen the 7-story hospital that's going to be built in Spanish Town? Well, we're going to see that happen because it's already started. Because when you look right across and look at what all the ministers are doing, there is absolutely no comparison to what this government is doing. And then they say they want to lead. They cannot lead us. We will not allow them to get into government to lead us at all. We are the working government. When you look at all the things that's been happening right across Jamaica, you heard our MP. About a year ago, I drove up here, and let me tell you, one little section, the road is bad, and it took us about 10 minutes to just sail right up into Clarendon. So you have a working member of Parliament. You cannot give that up. I listened to all the roads that he's listed out as to the work that he's been doing here in North Central Clarendon. And I know that in 4 more years, you will possibly not have any roads, right? When you look at all the water infrastructure that our government is doing, you can't tell us that the PNP never do nothing in them 18 years. They did absolutely nothing. If they were working those 18 years, that means we wouldn't have any work to do. That's true. We wouldn't have so much water infrastructure to build out. In my constituency, we have done so much work when it comes to water. And I know that a rural constituency, that you may have that same problem. And I have confidence and faith that your member of Parliament will make sure that your water infrastructure, your road infrastructure, we talk about back to school assistance. For the first time, I heard a council say, a lot of people possibly would have to go to another constituency to try to find help. But this MP, as I said, understand what you are going through because he was there once before, selling in the market. And so he understands. You now have an office to go to get that assistance. And so I know that there is no way that you are going to go back. There is no way that you are going to have them, the other team, come in and doing what we are doing at this time. We talk about crime. Under this government, I recall when we talk about our crime plan, they're saying, when the crime plan day, and we know see things work. You know why? Because we know how to manage. That's it. We understand how to manage an economy. We understand how to manage a country. And so what did we do? We're proactive by putting the things in place, making sure that our security borders were secure. We put things in place to make sure that our police officers had the best uniform. We put things in place to make sure that our policemen and women had the cars to drive around to secure your safety. We made sure that we compensated the police office and their civil servants to make sure that the country is run properly. And that is why we are now seen under Dr. Horace Jan. The crime rate is decreasing. Our police officers have the resources. They have better police stations right across Jamaica. Just a bill. Rebuilding. That we had our police in such dilapidated conditions. And this government, we understood the assignment, and we are making sure that we equip our men and women to make Jamaica safe. When you talk about proactive, another thing with this Minister Tufton, even though we're building out our hospitals and we're building out our health centers, it's a hey, make Jamaica move. That's all. Yes, we want to make sure that you're healthy. We want to make sure that we prevent you from going to the hospital so often. And so he's built out the Jamaica move to tell you to exercise, to eat better. The better for you menu, right? So you have better options to make sure that you're eating properly and you're exercising, so you don't end up in the hospital so often. And so this government, we understand the assignment. We understand how to run a country. And your member of parliament, Robert Nesta Morgan, understands the assignment to make sure that his people grow and move from poverty to prosperity. And so I'm here this evening because I believe in him. I watched Nesta Morgan in 2015 going around before our Prime Minister was elected to make sure he was working hard right across the country, setting up stage, doing all of the prep work. You have a diligent, hard-working member of parliament who cares for you. And I know that he's going to stay with the people. He's going to stay with you. And so, North Central Clarendon, I'm asking you this evening not to listen to anybody who are coming to you asking to give them a chance. It's not a chancing. We already have a proven track record of the last 9 years of no new taxes, of managing this country. And so we're not giving nobody no chance to come and ruin that. And so labor rights, we have until the 31st of this month to go and get the neighbor out who just turned 18. Get the people out who not depend the enumeration ticket and get them enumerated, because this election will be no joke. They're going to come out and come after us. Remember what the man said from Britain. Remember what he said, that the labor rights never let this one go so easy. And so they're going to come to me, and I'm going to ask you, labor rights, to make sure you stand up strong when they come to try to buy you out. You tell them, say, your vote is not for sale, because this is a proven government, and you're going to stay with the Jamaican Labour Party. And so this evening, labor rights, I'm asking you, get out your neighbor, get out your friend, get ready, because North Central, I feel it. I feel the energy here this evening, and I know that all of you are ready when the time comes to make sure that you stay strong and put the eggs inside